maybe a Badang or a
Oof.
Matilda also works. So
Matilda and the Barrett's combo, man.
oh man, Flying Dinosaur. I already feel like this is such a good game for Aurora. However, I'm not saying that it is one-sided. All things considered, I like the Clint up against the Melissa. It makes total sense. The Farsa against the Melissa also makes a lot of sense here. It's just that the meta dictates that on the red side, these are the strongest heroes that you can look for in each of the roles.
Game 2, as it is now match point for Aurora Gaming, potentially to send out Geekay Esports from Games of the Future here 2026. Let's go ahead and see exactly what happens here. Is this dangerous grass or is this... I'm trying to take a look. What are we playing on, Wolf? Do you know? I don't see the it hasn't popped up yet, but
probably reverse if there is no.
Could be
because
reverse,
there's
yeah.
no extra bush and
Yeah, no
the
extra
walls
bush.
are normal.
okay.
So yeah, it could be reverse. Which we will
reversed.
get to see at 1 minute 30 if that happens.
Okay. So playing this before, by the way, we've seen this kind of combo work before with the Matilda plus the Barretts. Barretts alone, and this is why we've been talking about it so much, you cover so much distance. Your ability to get the Daytona's welcome off is already great when he's in the XP lane, especially with the flicker. But then you throw in this Matilda, which makes it a little more threatening, just because you can go ahead and reposition yourself if you have to. But that can also be for the rest of the team. And you already know that Rosa, most of this time, has 2 quality options, man. Either the Fatal Links or the Feathered Airstrike. So that's a problem that Geekay Esports has to deal with. The uptime on whatever ultimate is taken here. Mid lane could be some of the focus. Deadly Magic Star is going to be used. Rosa gets some auto attacks, but Zeno not going to be able to capitalize on that first blood, though. Tienzi will take out Quanok. They were trying to trade in that mid lane, and the flicker is burned from Shen.
Yeah. Tienzi might even force the teleport to be cancelled, and already they put themselves in a position around this turtle. Such a great start coming out from Aurora Gaming.
Oh, it's expanding
The
rivers.
reason why it's expanding rivers. The reason why that is because it's simple. These are the strongest heroes in the meta game, and if you let, it's easy really to win in this kind of composition because, as you see, there's so much damage that they can output. They're very hard to take down, and even when they dive under the turret, it only take a few seconds and they can get out, which means that this Matilda is, you know, such a good pick eventually for Aurora Gaming, because that allows these OP heroes to be even more aggressive in the early stages.
We'll see if the adjustment can be made here by Geekay Esports. Again, they haven't lost too much. You know, first turtle goes in the hands of Aurora Gaming. It's more so of how can they adjust from that. Problem being is, you know, if you get trapped into the lanes like we've seen, you either have to burn your Purifies battle spells like the flickers, or again, your just uptime isn't there. And this is also one of the cases. I mean, look how much pressure is being put on Zeno. Zeno trying to get away, just gets eaten up, thrown everywhere. And the Matilda gets the kill. Could Feathered Airstrike on Rosa. Let's see if they can follow this up. Shen trying to support, but Rosa gets away with a guiding wind. And now it's going to be Lunar to get punished here. Let's see if they can help. Fatal Links could be used. Collapsing down. Circling Eagle, but Lunar flickers away, almost surviving to get to the turret. But meanwhile, Aurora Gaming is making moves across the map.
Yeah. Better trade for Aurora despite their trade, as Tienzi is... And I think it was successful taking away that purple buff. Let's see again. They're going to be forcing down the bottom lane too. And Aurora have already established themselves, planted themselves well in this map, and Zeno needs to really pick things up. 8 seconds from now, he will be able to get and work on his purple. But that means also that they have to worry about this turtle. Look at this. They're using expanding rivers and how quickly they can go to the top lane. Feathered Airstrike onto the Melissa. Not going to be enough. Oh, the Matilda Airlines is there.
Yeah. That was a good usage of the Guiding Wind. Again, enough distance as well because of the threat of Shen there. But this might lose them the turtle. So, GK, going to go ahead and start this up. They've got the room here that they can work with. Tienzi is just taken from the jungle. He doesn't really care about the turtle. He wants to go ahead and take some of these green camps and potentially the orange buff as Zeno secures the turtle. So the 1-for-1 is the trade, but the orange buff is going to be stolen by Tienzi. As the rest of the team, Aurora Gaming, holding up on this front side of the map. I'm going to go ahead and maintain what they can, but Lunar is going to be shot down. Good pickup. There's the Fatal Links. Rosa trying to get away, and it looks like TNZ just has plans of his own.
Yeah, TNZ is going to be thinking about a different approach right now, but because of a double card setup out there, there has to be some answer. It's 5 minutes in, so yeah, you can actually clear out the waves now if you're the jungler. It's going to be fine. There's going to be a push up top. TNZ will just secure his purple buff. Retribution used. An aggressive move from GK. Gotta be careful. Aurora is just looming around the corner.
Okay. GK is not letting up, though. That's at least good for them. They just don't want to overstep. They've built the lead now. Moving across the map here. They just don't want to get caught out in a situation. Again, the strength is this composition of what it can do at this point in the game. They got to continue to build up on Yaga. I think when we saw the items that he picked up, I know he's got the Endless Battle, I believe it is. That range, that damage that can come out from this Clint could potentially cause a problem here. They got to go ahead and continue to not let up, because Sigibum is trying to build up on this Melissa, and we've already seen what late game Melissa can do. Even Yaga in the previous game was already a big threat once he was fully locked in on the Melissa in terms of items. So right now, it looks like Aurora Gaming is slowing it down a little bit, doing their due diligence, finding what they can across the map, and to continuing to farm up. They want to put themselves in a position to potentially take and contest this next turtle, the last one of the game, unless TNZ just keeps making moves. I mean, look at the bottom side of the map. Might be trying to make a cheeky play down bot against Yaga, but there is going to rotate happening down. If we can take a look, looks like Yaga's still going to be alive, though, and now he's got a response down in the bottom lane. Xeno showing up, and they're going to stop that attempt towards Yaga.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the exchange circling Eagle, catching 5 members. The GK Esports, he's out of there. Pagu masterfully flying around. GK Esports, getting so much information. All the while that's happening, TNZ already working onto that neutral objective. And the diversion tactic coming up from Aurora Gaming is complete. However, this is massive for GK. They have taken the turret, and now the Fatal Links onto 2 defenders are to follow. Rosa is down. Aurora Gaming, can they actually make an exchange?
Big pickup. Great trade from GK Esports. And I think they were able to take the purple buff from TNZ as well. TNZ making his way there. Oh, they were trying to take it, but yes, it looks like it was stolen. Really good decision there from GK. Again, they knew Turtle was going to be taken. The tier 1 up top was, why not go trade for our own tier 1? Here's a Daytona's welcome to the wall. This should be an easy kill pickup, but it's Aizen on this Uranus. He's tanky enough to withstand the damage for now.
Be okay for now. You lost my friend. Sorry, I lost you, brother.
Oh, you got me back. Here we go. Welcome back.
All right. TNZ going in onto Aizen. Here comes the Matilda with the guiding wind going onto the left side. They want to go for one. What a great play coming out of the swerve coming up from Aurora Gaming, but they haven't found anything just yet.
Okay, so they back off. They're going to be fine. Again, just kind of testing the waters here. GK Esports has essentially pretty much maintained a lead. You know, a couple thousand gold, nothing too big, but what I want to start to see them do is if they can contain what TNZ is doing across the map. We've seen this before with the Hiraras. They're able to go ahead and continue to just put pressure elsewhere. And just again, how fast you can rotate with a Matilda plus the expanding rivers. Making a quick trip down to this bottom side. They won't be able to find Xeno in time. But what they're trying to do is set up for this Lord here. This Lord take neither team too far behind. But right now, dealing with these Fatal Links is a problem. So shedding up in that front. Lord is up. Let's see what Aurora Gaming does here.
Slowly building, slowly pushing themselves in there. GK Esports are in a good position right now. TNZ double dashing. Iframes used one in because of Fatal Links.
Fatal Links already used. Circling Eagle to follow through. They're going to try to get one down, and it's Xeno that they find. A perfect target. Now re-engaging. Guiding Wind to follow through. They're going to lock down Quanok. Quanok is gone. They could go for the Lord here, but they want to go for some more kills. Shen quite low. Quarter the health. Couple shots on the tier 2 turret. They're going to go in and clean him up. It's a killing spree for TNZ, and the iframes will keep him alive alongside that killing spree, and now the Lord for the taking. That was smooth for Aurora Gaming.
That is because of Lunar. Me and Renmar were talking about how good the Bats players in this tournament has been, and also with the MSC. Lunar finding the right target. The timing was so pristine coming out from the XP laner of Aurora Gaming that allowed them to take out Xeno Bomba. And I would say that the Fatal Links were just so advanced, and the Purify was too easy for Aurora Gaming to use. We could see you hit this through the replay, how Lunar was able to find the right snag and then flicker in to his teammates through the wall so that Xeno Bomba will be taking out the jungler of GK Esports. And ever since then, Aurora Gaming have just obliterated the lineup of GK Esports.
And this, again, looking at the replay here, this is something they knew they could do because of the fact that they have a Aurora, because of the fact that they have a Matilda, and that even the Lunar, you know, this Barrett's such a threat, and there's a reason why it's prioritized and picked up so many times. Now they're going to go ahead and get ready to march towards this base here at GK Esports. GK did such a good job at maintaining the lead they've built up, but now it's slowly dwindled away. As tier 2s fall, looking for more, looking for these shields if they can find it. Good feathered airstrike to go ahead and clear out this wave though, so Aurora Gaming can't push forward just yet.
We'll live to defend now GK Esports. They are behind, but they're not out just yet. But Aurora Gaming are feeling it. The strong composition that they have built. Looking really strong. Like it's a Siki Boom. Making it difficult for the Uranus to be on the front. Lunar once again with the good initiation with the flicker, but the Purify's there. The Fatal Links. Nice too.
Shen gets the Fatal Links off, but Rosa's got their own Fatal Links to use, and Quanok is going to be gone. TNZ making quick work. Tier 2 going to be followed through. A good stun coming through. Fighting under the turret. There's the Fatal Links we were just talking about. Rosa will get punished and go down, but multiple members in trouble here. For GK, it's a triple for TNZ, and they're going to take down the turret and look to take down the hopes of GK Esports. One wave to clear on through. Xeno trying to do his best, keep them at bay. He's got enough damage to keep Aurora Gaming from ending the series.
It was only one team fight that really broke. The break-even point was there. When they tried to go for the play with the Fatal Links, everything looked really bad for them since then. GK Esports have been playing okay. In fairness, they actually have positioned themselves around that neutral objective. It looked like they were about to jump the gun onto Aurora Gaming, but they were jumping too soon, and Lunar just found the right target. Xeno, the jungler of GK Esports, taken out. But now the Lord will be available for Aurora Gaming to take once again. They can blitz this. They have the Melissa. Aizen will dip his toes into the Lord pit. I'm gonna check if this is available. Chenzi jump in though.
Oh, Quanok's so low, man. Quarter of the health already, just in an instant. TNZ taking out Aizen there, and that's gonna be the Lord secured for Aurora Gaming. Just again, really good team fighting. Not sure if they're gonna be able to get more. Rosa holds on to the Fatal Links. And this is gonna be a tough one for GK to defend against. They wanna hold on to these base turrets. They've got 2 left here, Wolf. And the waves now crashing in. Once again, Rosa, Fatal Links are used. They're going to go in with Daytona's Welcome. Lunar from a distance, able to cap out a kill, and that's the right target to go for. Turret goes down. Lunar, does he have enough shields? He does have a little bit of the shield to stay alive. Shen's going to be next. 1 HP. Siggy Boom gets the kill, and now Aurora Gaming with the Lord. They don't even need it to work on the crystal. GK Esports will be sent out of Games of the Future 2026.